Hey guys, it's Mr. Diabetes, first official top 5 video, so why don't we just get right into it real quick. Alright, here we go. Number 5, Naruto, the original series. Now I emphasize the point of the original series because, oh my god, has it turned into quite the clusterfuck over the years. Don't get me wrong. I love Naruto. I love Naruto and everything. You see that shit? You see that shit over there? This shit right here, in particular. The first two story arcs were just, like, really impressive and seemed almost authentic as far as, like, a superhuman ninjas with feelings would go. And you know what? The story really held it all in. Like, you really felt for Naruto and, like, how it felt to be, like, outcasted by people. And you really just connect with them. I would say probably, out of all things, that is one of the main reasons that this is in the top 5 video. Because Naruto is such a, like, relatable character, and there was great story development throughout the whole show. It just, like, really brought it home for me as a whole. Especially it hitting me at, like, middle school times, like, figuring out your whole life and shit. Like, Naruto just really brings it all in. We gotta give it to him. That being said, though, the story really does get garbage after a while. Once you hit that great Ninja War arc, it's just, like, unbearable. So watch the original series, and you know what? Even, like, half of Shippuden. Like, Shippuden was cool with the Akatsuki, but don't dwell too far into it. It's Naruto. Take it for what it is.
Believe it! Believe it! Believe it! Believe it! Believe it! Believe it!
Number 4, Assassination Classroom. Now there's a lot to be said about this anime. A classic junior high kid's on a mission to kill their octopus-like teacher. I mean, it sounds like a fever dream from some manga writer, but it's actually executed really well. And the reason that I would recommend this show to anyone is the versatility of the show. Like, it doesn't just stick to one main character, it branches off into a bunch of different stories with all the same main plot line that they're all after the same goal, which is the prize money that comes to assassinating their teacher. Like, for instance, if you don't enjoy Nagisa, chances are good that you'll enjoy Karma. If you don't enjoy Karma, you might enjoy Igasai. Igasai is my personal favorite, by the way, voiced by the one and only Jimmy Kudo. If you don't know who Jimmy Kudo is, don't worry, because I'm going to be covering that in just a few minutes. The only thing that I really have negatively to say about Assassination Classroom is the fact that you have to deal with some of, like, the cheesy school time antics that come with any type of school anime. And some of, like, the voiceover work, like the outro monologues from Nagisa, can get kind of, like, stupid.
And
yeah,
that,
shit like
Kaino's
this.
gigantic killer pudding was ready to be served.
Number 3, Case Closed. Enter Jimmy Kudo, ace detective of 17 years old, slipped poisoned by an evil organization, turning him into Conan Edogawa, 8-year-old ace detective. Conan travels with his high school sweetheart, Rachel, and her obnoxious, slightly alcoholic father, Detective Richard Moore.
I had a late-night meeting with some very important clients.
Did your clients' names happen to be Gin and Tonic?
I brought you along to be nice, and this is how you say thanks.
This is a top-notch show and always keeps you guessing till the very end. My only negative comment is that they stopped dubbing it after a few hundred episodes. It's still coming out with new episodes in Japan as we speak. So if you enjoy a whodunit murder mystery type show with comedy aspects in it, I highly recommend this show. Plus, it has all the child beatings that you could have ever asked for in any anime.
Inside your briefcase game? Ah! Don't look.
Would you shut your trap, kid? It's a very stressful day for me. You're still snooping. You disrespecting Rugrats? Get out of here!
Number 2, Death Note. This story revolves around Light Yagami, a high school student at the top of his class, who randomly acquires a death note, meaning just by writing a person's name and the time of death, that person will die. Could it really be that simple? Like, that's all it takes? Really? I don't know. Yeah, find out for myself. And now we wait. After only a short amount of time with the Death Note, Light quickly decides that he will be the face of justice and reshape the world in his image as the god of that new world, punishing criminals and even law enforcement that stands in his way. This show is held in pretty high regard for me for a few main reasons. For the fact that it was just a great suspense and crime investigation anime, which usually aren't executed very well to begin with. And the whole anti-hero vibe that Light Yagami gives off is just way too perfect. You gotta love him. Oh, and yeah, I survived the whole Death Note thing. It's a myth. It doesn't work. Don't try it though. Don't try it at home. Number 1, Yu Yu Hakusho. The reason that Yu Yu Hakusho is my number 1 choice is because I really enjoyed Yusuke, the whole street thug turned spirit detective. Gave him a whole lot to work with story and attitude wise. I'm sure most of you were expecting Dragon Ball Z as my number 1, but there's just something so great about the way that Yusuke handles things. You never see Goku call someone a little bitch and then kill them without regret. And that's what Yu Yu Hakusho brings to the table, the total anti-hero vibe, which just sends it over the top for me. So, there you have it guys, my top 5 shonen animes. If you haven't seen any of the videos that I've covered today, I highly recommend going back and checking them out. They're definitely worth the time. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more. We'll be putting a new one out probably this weekend, so stay tuned.